Hey everybody, how's it going? Connection here has been a little bit shaky, but we'll see how this all pans out and if I'm able to get some people on board here this morning. It's about close to 9 o'clock here. I'm going to give it about, let's give it about 2 minutes to see if anybody comes on by. And if you don't, I don't care. I'll just go ahead and record it and then share it later. Okay? So you're still going to see me one way or the other. Anyway, hey, thank you for stopping by. Let's see who's here. Yeah, okay, got a couple people on board. If you're here, go ahead and say hi. I'm here. Give me a little 4 people. Okay, sounds good. 5. Great, great. Thanks for stopping by. Good, good, good. Let's give it people here another minute. If people want to swing by, about 5 people here. Starting up here, 5 people. Let's see if we get some more here. So, hey, Money Powell. Hello, how are you, my man? Good to have you on board. Thank you. Let's give another 30 seconds here, and then we're going to get swinging here. I don't like spending the entire time introducing and waiting to get started. That kind of drives me batty. Because after, let's see here. All right, get more people on board. Okay, we're going to get going here in about 10 seconds. So, get going here. All right, let's roll. Hey everybody, it's Will Stoff here, and my website is stoffsolutions.com. If you can check that out here, stoffsolutions.com on the World Wide Web. Wanted to talk a little bit about mindset. And, you know, sometimes mindset is one of these things that, okay, if I think positive, or if I, you know, it'll help me and it'll help my business. And sometimes you hear that so much, so many times, that if you don't truly experience it, if you don't truly experience that positive mindset, and you're always trying to think of it in academic terms, if you don't actually feel it, it's not real. And sometimes you need to feel it in order for it to be real. I wanted to give you a little bit of a background. I was working at a job for a couple of years where it was just a really bad situation, and you felt isolated. You felt like that things weren't going your way. You're not getting recognized for your accomplishments and your skills. You're not being utilized for your skills. People, for the most part, are not happy to be there. You're getting that sense, and it's just kind of weighing on you like a wet blanket at all times. That was me, and you know, like many people that are entrepreneurs online, that are building their business online, what usually happens is that, you know, you have to go in the real world if you're working part-time for your online business, and at the same time you've got a full-time job. You've got to work in both those worlds, and a lot of times the full-time job mindset will spill over into the part-time mindset, and sometimes a motivating factor for the most is being in a position where you're not happy, okay, and then you have to deal with that on a day-to-day basis, working in a full-time position. You're not happy, things aren't going your way, and then you're trying to build your online business. Hey Laura, thanks for stopping by, my friend Laura Hool, swinging by Facebook Live. Thank you. Get a little thumbs up. Appreciate that very much. And so it kind of spills over into other areas of your life. It spills over into your home life. It's into your personal life, dealing with your wife, dealing with your kids, and also dealing with Andre. Thank you, man. Andre Narmick, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing, Andre? Thanks. Thanks, I appreciate it. Andre, we're just talking a little bit about mindset and what that means for your business, having the right mindset and having a positive mindset. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying here, is that you, if you're in an environment and you're in a place where it's tough to work, and I was trying to build my online business, you get discouraged because that discouragement kind of moves from one direction to the other direction. If you're discouraged at work, if you're unhappy in your full-time job, it's going to spill, and you have to fight that. And sometimes that can be a motivating factor to do other things to try to get out of that bad full-time position. Maybe you're starting to look, maybe you're using your part-time position as an outlet, and that outlet is a means to get out of it or a means to replace it. But at the same time, it can still be discouraging there. So what happened with me is I left this full-time position,
And I left. I've been in radio for 16 years, and after this last one, I was thinking, and I've never thought this ever. Okay, I was thinking maybe I'm not cut out for it anymore, and the radio industry, I'm done with it. And I told my wife that, and she was like shocked. It's like, you're kidding me. I said, no, I'm really, truly done with it. I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of you know, the fakeness and the phoniness that comes with it, and you know, and I'm tired of lousy managers. I'm tired of micromanagers. I'm tired of working with complete morons and idiots, and I'm ready to get out of it. So, what happens is I decided to get a full-time position doing mornings, and the doors opened for me. They actually were looking at me. I wasn't trying to send out resumes. I wasn't trying to send out air checks, and they actually looked at me, and I walked into a position that, you know, everybody loves work. The truth is, it's like a frat party here. It really is. I feel like I'm in college once again, hanging out with my dorm room buddies, and everybody here wants to have a good time. They want to work. They want this place to succeed, and you see, and they're concerned with their surroundings necessarily. They're not concerned with you know, trying to one up the other person. You know, you got a group of radio stations I'm working at right now in Dublin, Georgia, where everything's really positive and everything's on the up and up. And you have some headaches like you do and challenges like you do at every single radio station, but they're really small compared to other challenges I've been at. And you have that teamwork environment where everybody's trying to help each other in a helpful atmosphere. Money Powell says mindset affects every aspect of your life, be it positive or negative. Very true in what you say. So I have this awesome, fun work environment, and I'm just loving it, you know. And I'm just kind of reinvigorated. I remember all the times I've worked in radio before, where I was doing mornings at different radio stations across the country, and I was succeeding and I was winning, and those thoughts come back, and those ideas, and I just got a really serious passion of all the great promotions that I've done before and all the things that I've succeeded at before, and I'm bringing all of that experience with me to this radio station. I feel awesome. I'm thinking to myself, well, how does that affect what I'm trying to do online? Well, the interesting thing is that for the longest time, you know, working your online business, I'm kind of new to it. Been at it for about a year and a half. Worked with one company at first that you know, had an interesting product, but I didn't do it correctly, and I completely failed at that, and it's been a struggle, and my wife's about ready to kill me because she goes, what in the world are you doing? Why are you investing your time and your resources into this when you can be doing other things? And then all of a sudden, that good mentality that I have in my full-time position here, right at work, spills over to where I'm at, doing things online. Things picking up right now online. I've gotten two new people on my team. I'm no longer paying into it. Free. So I have a website now that if I had to purchase it in the marketplace, it would cost me about 10 grand, and I got that completely free, and I got my resources free. And I'm not here to pitch my business. I don't want to do that. I just want to try to explain to you that how mindset changes everything. It really does, and how it can. It's like fuel. It's like fuel to your engine, and once that engine gets going, and then you continue. Work your way through it. Now, I guess the key is that you're going to eventually be affected by things. Things are going to come up, and you're going to have to learn to deal with it. And that's the biggest challenge, because mindset can be influenced by events. People get sick. People lose their job. People are got a bad situation at home. They got a bad situation at work, and you have to work through that. And you really have to work on that mindset. And you really have to you have that positive attitude. A big part of it too. You know, my faith is in God and Jesus and what He's done in my life, and I rely on that as well. So all those things are factors in what you're doing. So if you are interested in trying to build an online business, okay, on the side, whether you're trying to in a part-time position, trying to go full-time, mindset plays a huge role. And here's another thing this is kind of a side note to that. You always say to you always run into people, you know. I'm too busy to do that, and you know, probably on paper you really are busy. One of the things that I thought of myself, boy, if I join this team here at the radio station I'm at, and I really get into it. Well, I just put what I've worked on my online business aside because I'm so motivated and I'm concentrating on this. And the opposite has happened because I love going to work. I love putting ideas on the table. I love getting out into the community. I love being, actually given the tools to succeed doing morning drive where I'm at right now. And so it actually, all that motivation has given me, finding time. If you're not going to have time for anything unless you find time for it. And so this idea that I don't have time for anything, on paper that might be the case. But the truth is you do have time if you really want something. If you really want something bad enough, you're going to find time to do it. If you really want to succeed in this, you're going to find time to do it. So that is, Deborah, appreciate you stopping by. I'm just about on the tail end of here, but I thank you so much for coming by and saying hi. But that's how mindset works. It works in every facet of your life, your family life, your business life, your work life, your church life. And, right now I kind of look at it, I think circumstances right now are helping me with mindset. So my challenge, and this is your challenge as well, you've got to find ways to keep that mindset positive and develop that mindset and to stay on track. Because things are going to come up and things are going to get in your way and there are going to be challenges in your life. Hey, that's my talk for you. Check out my website when you can, stoffsolutions.com. Thanks for joining me.